Hey guys, it's the weekly map creator back for more. So this is my first video. So I'm out here teaching people how to make really cool, fun mechanics and maps in Fortnite Creative. See what you can do. So today I'm gonna be showing you how to make the Death Star, but we're gonna be making it kind of like a little different though. Like we're gonna make a background version of it. So So you want an XL island. That's what you want. XL, perfect amount of space. Alright, so now we just simply go down. And, hold on. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to, need a sky dome. So place your sky dome like anywhere really. Now you want to do none, and you want the light intensity at 100%. So now you just do black, black, and black. Stars visibility, we want it bright. Horizon fog density, we want it 0. And the color, we want that black as well. And this, we want this black. Clouds, make sure they're off. Make sure that's set to none. And when you look up, looks like space. But what about the ground though? Good question. So here's what you want to do. So alright. So make sure you rise it up like a centimeter in the air. Make it floating around. Put a star field. Make sure the box is on hollow. Alright. Make sure height, depth, and width is at 100. Alright. And boom. Now everything looks like you're in space now. Awesome. Now time to make the Death Star. Time for the fun part. Alright. Now, what you're gonna need is a ring gallery A. So, you're gonna want this one here because it's much bigger and higher and thicker. So, make sure your grid snap is off. And make sure it grows up to the biggest of the biggest. Set growth to all and make sure it's like huge. And alright, hold on. So you want to place it at the middle, so I'm gonna place a marker there so I know where I'm supposed to put it. And alright, hold on. Ah, yes, here it is. The ring gallery. So grab this. Make sure it's at like the biggest amount it could possibly be. Alright. Place that here. Make sure drops are off. And now you just gotta simply spam the button. Simply spam, spam, spam. Just keep slowly turning around in circle. And start spamming. Like this Death Star is like the easiest and it saves a lot more data. It only does like about 5,000. That's pretty much it. Instead of like 20,000 in other builds. So you want to go around in a whole circle. Keep spamming. Don't be tired. Just keep spamming, just keep spamming, just keep spamming. What do? We spam, spam, spam. Well, you're gonna start to realize that things are starting to get a little laggy, but don't worry, that's normal. here is our Death Star. So we just created a giant ball, like a huge one. So, I understand there's like a bit of holes in it, but don't worry, you can simply fix that. So you see my left corner, it says select, so you want to hold that button, turn around and get as much as possible. Get much of these things as you can, like much. Alright, and now you just gotta, so now we just gotta copy, then paste a few times. Then, eventually, just turn around and circle. Go a little faster this time and not so slow. And yeah, I think that should be good. So, like I said, it starts to get a little laggy. Well, when you go here, it's like really laggy, so... But when you're out here, it's just fine. So, yeah, we're good. So, we just created a giant ball. Like a huge one. So, now we just make the... So, time to make the lights. So, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go on, type in background for a start. And, let me think. I think you're gonna want, background buildings gallery C. That's my recommendation. You can do whatever you want, technically. And here's the part that you're kind of gonna need. So, on settings, you want this to be set at 12 a.m. And I'll tell you why, because these lights will activate. Watch what happens when I set it to like 4 p.m. Like, the lights eventually deactivate. Or if I set this to random. Yeah, see? The lights deactivate. So you gotta make sure this thing is on 12 a.m. So here's what you're gonna want to do. So, hold on. So you're gonna want the death. What the death to... You're gonna want the death to like shrink. Shrinky shrink, then the height, same thing. And whoops. It's okay. Height and width, slowly but surely. Now we go to the edge of the Death Star, which is right here, and here's part of our lights. Make sure it's at the middle of the giant ball. And hold on. Maybe a little higher. Make sure it's like at the middle. Alright. And okay. Check. Yep, that looks good. Now, make sure grid snap is still off. And walk around in circle around this thing. Make sure the height and the width is perfectly balanced, as all things should be, just like Thanos said. Now just simply go around in circle like a crazy person, or a Karen, or whatever. If you keep going higher, go a little lower. It's perfect balance. That's all things should be. So make sure your grid snap is still off. It takes forever, but it's totally worth the time. Alright, and alright, let's take a look. So far, so good. Now we just keep going. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. What do? We go, go. It's not even a song, but I just made it up. Make sure at, like, the edge of the Death Star, like, the edge of it. Like, right here. Just, yeah, like, you see that gray stuff? That's what you want, but not, like, a lot of gray stuff, like, some of it. Like, yeah, this looks good. So you want some gray stuff, but not all of it. Alright, now we're starting to go a little too low, so we gotta go a little higher. And eventually, you should meet your best friend, which is aka the other part. This, like, takes, like, forever. Takes time. But that's the whole point of map creating. And perfect. Alright. So here we are. Perfect. Death Star. Now I just made a big ball. So now you want to type in water. Water tower gallery. And you're going to want to have this thing. Make sure the height is low. Wait, no, not that low. Like, hold on. Alright, okay, for this, you're gonna want your grid snap on, like, for real. Wait, hold on. You're gonna want to, like, grow this thing a little bit. Make sure height goes down. Like, well, not all the way down. Kind of like this. Alright, and now make sure grid snap is off. As always. And now we just gotta simply place it on, like, make sure the gray stuff goes kind of like this. And alright, well, now we know that's not big enough. So you want to grow this thing a little more. Wait, hold on. Grid snap on. Remember to have your grid snap on when you're growing or shrinking. Make sure height goes down, like, that's good. And now let's place it back. Now turn grid snap off now. And then we should like put this right here. No, kind of having contact with it. No, not good. Like here. Get rid of this bottom part. And boom. We have our big old Death Star. Bum bum bum. Well, we're not really done yet. Now we just gotta simply grab one of these. Grid snap's on, remember? I mean off, sorry. Alright. Now we turn grid snap off. And if you have to, rotate it a bit. Alright, height all the way up. And make this thing into a little itty bitty cross. Like this, okay. Crossy cross. Like that. Now go diagonally this way. And another diagonally this way. Hold on. Okay. Try to make a little nice star. This is how I used to make stars in class, but now we're in like high school now, so we have to like face the big stuff. Alright. Big old Death Star. Happily done.